Hello and welcome back to Quick Looks of the Casual Hour, where we are continuing our look into the Steam Next Fest 2022. And next up for us is Card Shark. And depending on what order you're watching these videos, that might have just thrown you off. But my name is Bobby. Joining me, the gamer on the go, Chase Kinnicky. I consider myself a bit of a card shark. I don't know about you, Chase.
Yeah? I'm like a card flounder.
Okay. This one is coming from Devolver. What else can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it's not just Devolver. I mean, Devolver's publishing the game, but this is developed by Nerial. I think that's how you pronounce it. They're the people behind Reigns.
Oh, cool.
And, yeah, so like that cool... We played a lot of that back in the day. Reigns and Reigns for Majesty. And,
yes.
I think they've made some other stuff too. They made a narrative game based on George Orwell's Animal Farm. There you go. That's the thing.
George Orwell's. Okay.
Yeah. So this is coming out in 2022, and it just looks cool.
It does have a look to it for sure. I think that they've done a fantastic job of bringing in some cool mechanics for, you know, tricking and playing and rusing people. So the game's premise is that you are kind of a swindler, and you've been working in these locations, and you're being taught on how to help people basically pull one over on other folks. And so
why don't I give you the log line that they give on their site. A wild card of its genre, Card Shark will teach you real card tricks and manipulations as you fleece and cheat your way to the top of 18th century French society. As you move from the parlor to the king's table, build up your array of card tricks and use your ill-gotten gains to buy your way into some truly high-stakes games. That seems cool.
Yeah. So I'm learning some new things right now that will probably come in to help. Like the first time when you play it, you're going to be just helping somebody count decks essentially and count cards, and that goes sideways, and you're on the run at this point in time. And this is the first stop. You come across this magician, and they're like, "All right, I'll teach you some stuff." And the guy that you are helping is more or less apprenticing or making you an apprentice for them. So this guy, the magician, says that they know where our card is, and they're going to teach us how to do this. So I had picked, I think, 4 or 5.
Sleight of hand kind of stuff.
Yep. The next one should be my card. So it should be I think it's the Ace of Spades is what I had picked. Yep. Or Ace of Clubs, sorry. So they're going to teach us how to do this now. The Ace of Diamonds, and place it at the top of the deck. For the time being, let's keep it simple. I'll choose the number 1. That means all we have to do is keep the ace on top. Let's see what happens if we start to shuffle. Okay. Oh, we lost it. Damn. This is kind of cool how they're teaching you, or they've made this a mechanic. I think that's really neat.
Yeah. I mean, and like they said on the site, these are real tricks that people use.
Maybe I'll start doing this and getting pretty damn good at it.
Oh yeah, like nobody. If someone were to ask which member of the Casual Hour would get into some street magic, I'd say it's Bobby Pease.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing it on stream. Okay, we're gonna cut the deck. He put. I see the little. I see what he did there. Okay. Back on top, baby. Okay. All right, now it's up to me. So we're going to shuffle once. We're going to set that in there like that, and we're going to shuffle it again. And now we've got it. We're going to cut it. Hey.
Look at you.
Move on. Okay, think about it. What we've learned today. By the end of the trick, we wanted at the ace at the top of the deck. And sure enough, we dealt our cards and came at first. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, if somebody else picks it, then it's going to be hard to do. Offset the ace with 3 other cards. Okay. God, there's a lot of mechanics in this right now. I don't know if this is the best part to start the quick look.
No, I like this. This is neat. It is. I imagine when the actual game starts, though, you're playing cards, and you have to do these tricks while you are also playing the actual game.
Oh, drop a card. There we go. So we need to do 3. Boom. All right. I'm going to make a little marker. There we go. Okay, so now we just shuffle. Boom. We did exactly what they said to do. We should have our ace there. 2, and there it is.
There you go.
Beautiful. There's nothing more embarrassing than messing up a magic trick. Nope, you're not telling me anything I don't know already. Alright, I get to choose where the card may end up. Alright, so pay attention which number is picked and only offset the card that far. Let's have the number 3 this time. Alright, so I want to 1, 2, 3, and then I want to...
I think you went too far.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Is that what they're telling you at the top?
Yep. Alright. Let's try it again. So let's have the number 3 times. So we go... shuffle, and then 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, I'm doing the wrong one on the stick there. That's how we do it.
Okay, now you really have to redo it.
Find out. Yeah, way off. Alright. So, if I shuffle once, like you said to do.
Uh-huh, and just regular shuffles. One more. And one more.
So now
you in jog.
Yes. Then shuffle.
Here you go. Mm-hmm.
There it is. So they do use the joystick a lot. When I was first doing this, you had to like rotate the joystick a certain way to like identify the suit of the cards. So it's like,
oh, interesting.
Like,
okay.
And the way they were doing it, like you were pouring. So you had to. There's a timer where you had to fill a glass of wine while looking at the opponent's cards and rotate the stick at the same time to let them know what the card was.
Wow. Okay.
And then it was for this.
I guess that makes sense. Like if you're fumbling around trying to do your sleight of hand, people are going to notice.
Yes, and that's what I said. Like
yeah,
if you over poured, that would give it away.
Sure.
So we're in France. This guy caused somebody to shoot your boss. Is what happened. And he was trying to rip people off. It got heated.
Sure.
Now you're on the run from that. So he is telling us what we're going to be doing at this point in time. So I think the game's about to like fully open up. All right. So I will donate 20. Find a record of your adventures in the journal. Okay. It looks like we can go to this cafe.
Yeah, let's do some vetting.
City on the verge of frenzy. Make a profit. Whole city will be busy, noisy, and distracted. We cannot let this opportunity pass. Before I get to explaining the next strategy, do you need a refresher on card values? Yes. Let's get a refresher. That's how strong it is. The number and the cards go from 2 to 10. They aren't very strong. High value cards, higher than the numbered. Okay, we know that. All right. Oh, and you are mute, by the way.
I'm on mute?
No. No, your character's mute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, I'm pretty sure I was talking.
Yeah. I think it's to pick the highest value one. Go.
So what's the game that's being played here? Is it poker? Or?
Well, it varies. So, like, the first time...
Oh, okay.
Because, like, the last time I was just doing like, all these magic tricks, but I think that they're going to start to incorporate some of those. And, like, yeah, he's talking about offsetting the deck right now, but I think it's going to come into, like, trying to get the best hand in poker and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, like, we're going to learn how to stack the deck right now.
He's talking about card values, and card values only matter in specific games.
You collect the cards at the end of the round, so they sit favorably in the deck during the next one. Okay. Picture in your mind how the cards will fall into the dealer. Because I'm sitting to your right, I'll be dealt last. That's where we want high value cards. Pick up the card clumps in an order that ensures I'll end up with the high card when you deal. Okay, so we don't want the ace yet. And then if I go over here and grab those, I want to go left. No, it wouldn't let me do that. Why would it pick? It just.
Did you want right? You wanted the 4 first?
Yeah. So I'll grab these and that will go correctly there. So we'll do that like so. Now the problem is that if I come over here, like I just highlights them, I can't do anything else with that. So if I select them, so I can choose this.
Yeah, you want right. Because that picks up the...
That's what I did.
So do you want left?
Pick up from the right or the left to give it another try. Okay. So I'll grab these really quick. I will do this here. Because like if I push left on the stick, it won't let me change anything. So then I come over here and like it's highlighted, but it's saying like you can go left or right. So I push left this time. Oh, there we go.
Okay. I was wondering if it might be the motion of going from right to left.
Oh yeah, there we go. That makes sense. There'll be many more cards on the table. Make sure I get 3 high value cards this time. Oh, fun. Okay, so he wants high value, which means I can come down here, or let's just get those and select them. Alright, so everybody got one of those. If I do it this way, he should get a king. So I'll select those. Nope. That did not work out the way I wanted it to. I don't quite understand this.
Yeah, I wish I could help you there.
Yeah. Alright, so that's selected. But if I do it that way, it'll deal it out. So he's not going to have all the cards, but if I did that, yeah. Not right for him. Only one of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Give it one more go here. So you are right. I think that you're right. And it's how you're going to be dealing out to the table, which that fucks with my brain because I thought you just dealt in a clockwise order anyway.
Well, you are, but like you're trying to pick up the cards so every 4th card is a high value one for him. So I wonder if it is that swiping motion that you need, and you just need to make sure the swipe goes in.
So on this one here that I have highlighted, if I want him to get the ace, I would need to highlight to the right, correct?
I think. I don't know. You tell me. Let's try it.
Nope.
Okay, so the opposite.
Yeah, let me just run through these really quick, and then I'll start this over again. Okay, that's not right. I'll say that. Then let's try it again. Okay. So if I come back down here to this deck, or this pile, I would want to go to the left, right?
I don't think so. I think you want to go the other way because the last you want to go the same way you did before because now the cards are in a different order.
Got it. So if I do this,
so you don't want this pile. Yeah, there you go.
And I would do that one. That should just be the first three, and then I could start off with that king pile next.
Right. And now that king pile, you want to go the opposite way that you went before?
Yep. Nope. Didn't do it. Why did it skip it like that? The fuck?
Are you holding a direction or are you doing a swipe?
So you don't hold anything. Like I can move this around, right? Like I'm moving that around.
Yeah.
And then when I select it, so if I wanted to grab this, or this one, so that's now selected. Mm-hmm. And I have an option. I can push left or right on my thumbstick. It's not even giving me that though. I just know that from the training. So if I push right, I should get a card, and the guy to my right should get a card.
Well, which card do you think you're gonna get?
It's the order that they're laid on the table. Like the 7 and the 10 was there. So like this one here, if I did it, it should go 10, 9. I should get the ace, and the guy to my right should get the 7. If I do it that direction. So like this guy here that's highlighted at the top of the screen, that 10's going to go there. The 9's going to go to my boss. I'm going to get the ace, and the 7's going to go to the guy with the 10.
So is it more of it's just an order of the cards? It's not the
right. I don't.
Maybe it doesn't matter what direction it is. It's just picking up the cards in the right order.
Well, it's knowing that. So like it's going in an order. So like that guy before my boss will get the 4. My boss will get the jack, and I'll get the 5. If I push to the right. So I'm gonna grab this one again, and it goes like that. So if I wanted to give him a queen right away, I can come over here to this deck, push right. He's gonna get a queen. Well, why not? Okay, never mind. I don't fucking know. This is stupid.
It might just be the order here. It might not have anything to do with the direction. So what if you tried taking the 3-10 at the bottom?
Okay. And then should I push that to the left or to the right?
I guess to the right.
Okay, so if I do to the right,
you should get the 3 and he should get the 10. Okay, so now go to the
3 king
bottom left.
What if we do we can do the ace.
Oh, that one also works. Yeah, and hit the same direction.
Perfect.
Okay.
So now we're back to me, and if I did this one, that's going to give us 3 bad cards.
Yeah.
And that should leave the next one, which if we did, this would be the one to do down here, because he'll get a king, and then that would put 4 and 10. So then I would get a 4. 10 would go to the guy to my right. Then I could do the 8 ace, and that would get him that there. So if I select this one, push that over. Grab this one, and then do 8 ace.
Yep. All right, there you go.
All right.
So maybe it's just finding the right order of cards, and it wasn't anything about which direction you're getting them in.
Yeah, it's just putting them out there and doing that. Okay. We'll keep going a little bit. Let's see what we get here. Think about how we arrange them and how we dealt. Okay. Every 4th card will be dealt to me. Thanks to you, they'll have high values. Okay. Okay, or pretend to at least. Drop some cards, don't leave your stack behind. At the bottom, still in order. The rest of the cards will pile up on top. We will eventually want to bring the ordered cards back to the top. To help with that, we need to mark where they are in the deck. Okay.
So we're gonna need that in jog. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So we want to in jog. Now drop the rest of the cards on top. Make it look like a real shuffle. Okay. Fair and honorable.
Absolutely. So this in-jog stuff only works when you have another player who's catching on to that. If you had like a normal person, they could still choose anywhere they want.
Yeah. So this is asking us to do the same thing again. Do this one here. And then I can do that one there. And we're back. Our big guy. Give me that ace. Back to me.
Yeah, you can pull that pile at the bottom left. That would do it, right?
Yeah. There it is. Okay. Then we went to...
yeah, there was something about that, the way they showed that directional... The way they showed your left thumbstick when they were tutorializing that, there was something about that that kind of threw me off.
Same. So we in-jogged that. That should be the right order.
Yeah, let's wrap up and rest on this.
Yes. So I think, again, this is going to be a slow burn of a game. And it is a methodical game, requires a lot of attention and some card knowledge. Absolutely some card knowledge.
Yeah. It's a really cool art style, though. Like, this is neat.
Now,
I like this.
This one showed, I think maybe you said this, I can't remember, but this was showed on a Switch Direct, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
So I know that it will be played there. I think this would be it'd be a great place to play it. I think that'd be a really good spot for it. I don't know how much you want to go forward here with this, or you want to wrap it up here. We've been going for a little bit.
No, I think we can wrap it up. I think people have gotten an idea of what we're doing here.
So there's a learning curve, absolutely, to it. But I think once you understand the systems, or at least the explanation of those systems, you can get a better handle on it. If you've enjoyed this quick look, I would ask you again to like and subscribe to our channel, and also tune into one of our live streams that happen Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at twitch.tv/casualhour, 10:30 p.m. Central. If you want to tune into one of our podcasts every Friday at 9 a.m. Central over where you listen to your podcast, you can do so. Chase, thanks for guiding me through swindling people here, and we will be back later on with more quick looks. Take care.